Hey guys, welcome back to the Struggleville YouTube channel. I want to make this video on Twitter and how to use Twitter to get more followers, how you can get more attention to your Twitter account. It's a great way to promote a business or event. And I've done a couple of Twitter videos in the past, so if you check out my Twitter playlist, you'll see 5 or 6 different videos there regarding some automation processes and other ways to get more followers. But first we need to know what a Twitter list is. And essentially, it's just a list of Twitter users that you add, and it can be based on a hashtag or based on a keyword. You can add them manually. But the thing is, when you get to a point where you're following maybe hundreds or even thousands of Twitter users, your Twitter timeline is just a scrolling page of new tweets, and there's no way you could possibly follow them. But let's say you are an enthusiast about drones. You could theoretically create a list of all people who tweet about drones. So then you would go to this list and you would only see their tweets. So you're filtering out all the other people you follow, and you don't actually have to be even following the people to put them on a list. But the important thing for gaining followers is if it's a public list, which means anyone can see the list, then whenever you add someone to the list, it shows up in their notifications. So they will be notified that they were added to your list, which, puts your account right in front of their face. They'd be like, oh, why did this person put me on a list? Or what list is this? People are curious when there's been an interaction with them in some way. So it's a great way to either get followers or potential followers, but also it's really good for just getting people to see your account and to see your tweets and make them stand out. And so to do this as an automated process, so you're not just wasting tons of time adding people to a list, we use a website called IFTTT. It's right here. It's if this then that, and you create what they call recipes. And basically it's just automating practically anything. If you're not already an IFTTT member, I'd strongly suggest you sign up, because it's not just for Twitter. There's literally hundreds of different sites that let you interact with each other and automate all sorts of stuff. It's great for business people, and I'm sure I don't even know 1% of what this site can do, because I only use it for a few things, but it really is an awesome thing. Let me show you real quick my Twitter account. I just created this list yesterday. And for me personally, my Twitter account is basically about eBay. I'm an eBay seller, and I am looking for, not to promote my items or to sell my eBay items, but I want to attract other eBay sellers so I can get them to go to my website, struggleville.net. I have a lot of eBay and shipping information over there, and of course I want visitors to my site, so this is a great way for me to promote my site. So this is a list I just created yesterday. It's only got 13 users right now, but it was all automated, and I named it Best eBayers. So when someone tweets hashtag eBay seller, they're added to this list automatically, and they will get a notification saying at Struggleville PJ added you to Twitter list eBay best sellers. So then we can open up the list, and these are just the tweets that these people have sent out. If you click on list members, you can see all the people that are in this list, and you can see how you can easily follow them also. So it's another way to get into their timeline or get into their notifications. For example, I was just added to a list yesterday. You can see this line right here: Madden Mobile Mentor added you to list Madden Mobile Best of Madden Mobile. So it's something a lot of people check their notifications. Like personally, I don't check messages at all because it's always spam. But notifications, there's retweets there, there's likes in there, there's all sorts of stuff. So you're much more likely to get to people's attention. And what made me think of doing this list thing is a Twitter account, Earnably. It's a website that allows you to make money online through surveys and such. And if you're into that kind of thing, I do have on my website a list of my favorite sites for doing that, and you can see Earnably's right here because I am a member of them. And but if you look at, here's their list. They have 5 lists. Every Twitter account can have up to 1,000 different lists, and each list can have 5,000 people. So every time someone tweets about Earnably, or tweets about one of their competitor sites, so Swagbucks, InstaGC, Gift Hulk, Prize Rebel, all these sites that are competitors of theirs, if someone tweets about them, they automatically add them to their Twitter list. So we can look and you see every time it gets to 5,000, they're creating another list, or these lists maybe at one time were 5,000 and people close their accounts or something. I don't know. But so here's their list, and you can see their list of members. So another thing is, if you were, let's say you were Swagbucks, you controlled the Swagbucks Twitter account, I would go to this list and follow every person on this list because you know that they are part of your target audience. You want to get their attention. So if you find someone else with a list that is a competitor of yours, I would recommend following everybody. But anyways, so this is the importance of list. It gets into people's Twitter account, and it gets you noticed. So now you need to know how to create the list. We're going back over to the IFTTT website. You'll need to sign up. This is a recipe I created and I published. When you publish a recipe, it just means that it was already created. All the hard work is basically done, and you leave it for other people to use, and they just have to fill out the basic information. So this will be in the link in the description below, so you can get to this recipe specifically. All you have to do is enter a hashtag or keywords. Now, I'm going to create one right now, but I would not recommend doing it this way. I'm going to put just hashtag eBay. Now, the reason this is a bad idea is because this probably gets 50 tweets a second. I mean, people are tweeting hashtag eBay all day long, and mostly it's spam accounts trying to get attention to an item or something like that. So this list is going to get full really quick, and it's going to be running all the time. You just don't really, it's not a good way to do it, but it's something that we can use. So there you go. Now, whatever you put in the second box is going to be the name of your list. If you already have the list created, just copy and paste the name here. If it's exactly the same, it'll just put those people in the list. If there's an extra hyphen or anything like that, it's going to create a new list automatically. So we're going to say favorite eBayers, just for the sake of this example. And I'm going to add that. And now that's done. If I look at my recipes, you'll see here's the recipe right at the top, a new Twitter search result, add user to Twitter list. And here's the one I created yesterday, and it's for hashtag eBay seller, and it'll add people to my eBay account. Now, we're going to give that a second to do its thing so I can show you how it adds to lists. And I want to talk about a few other ways to use IFTTT with Twitter, but really, yeah, we'll just go through some of my recipes, because here you see, anytime there's a new post on my website, struggleville.net, this recipe automatically creates a tweet. So it automatically tweets the title and a link to Twitter. So anything this is using WordPress. My website uses WordPress. So if you have a WordPress site, you can do the same thing. But I want to show you a couple of the Twitter ones that I still use. And they're way down here because I really don't use my Twitter account. Almost every single thing that comes out of that account is automated. If you look at this one, it's grayed out because I've turned it off. I haven't since used it. But you see it ran 123 times, which means it tweeted 123 times. And to make it short, I did it if a new White Sox game starts. And I did that because baseball teams play 162 games a year. So that gives you 162 automated tweets in a year. And you can make it anything you want to make. For me, a local radio station was the voice of the White Sox, and I listened to them all day long, and then I hate the White Sox, so the White Sox would come on, and I'd have to find something else to either watch on YouTube or listen to or whatever. So my tweet was automatically sending them a tweet saying that now that the White Sox are on, I'm turning my radio off, or I'm changing the station or whatever, just to let them know I'm not happy about it. But anyways, you can do anything. You can do any kind of tweet. If there's something you would want to tweet over and over again, or another thing I do is using Rss Feeds, and that's the one below. And you can just automate. It's so hard to explain. There's anything you can do. Absolutely anything. If we, let's real quick. Let's see if we can open up another page real quick here, because I will show you exactly how many different things are included here. So you click this. So this would be creating a recipe, and every one of these is a different website or service that IFTTT interacts with. And as you can see, it is tons of stuff. Like, for example, if someone leaves me a voicemail on my cell phone, I don't do voicemail, so it automatically sends them a text message basically saying, if you just left a voicemail, you wasted your time, you need to text or email me if you need a response. And that's all automated. But every one of these websites it interacts with. So it's just so many things that you can do with this site. Let me get back to the window I was at. That's not it. Where is it? Oh, it didn't open in a new tab. Come on. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Alright. Anyways. Okay, so this other one was an RSS feed. So here's the RSS logo, and it's going to Twitter. So because I want my Twitter account to stay active in case I don't send a tweet for a very long time, here's the one I was just talking about. Sorry, I don't do voicemail. Missed calls get an SMS message. So this one quotes out a quote of the day every day to my account just to keep it active, just so there's something being put on the account if I don't post something to my website, if any of these other automated processes aren't running. So there's a website brainy quote, and I don't even know what the quotes are. They don't have a specific topic or anything. Just if a quote gets posted, it runs once a day. It's like the quote of the day, automatically goes to my Twitter account. And amazingly, that gets the most retweets and likes on my account than anything else, which is great because I did it once. It's run 194 days in a row. I've never touched it again. So it's another thing to use with IFTTT. Let's go back to the one we just created. This is anytime there is hashtag, I don't know, did I put a hashtag or did I leave off the hashtag? Anyways, anytime eBay is mentioned on Twitter, we're going to check the recipe now. Now it does do it automatically, like every 15 minutes or something, but you can force it to do it. So it's run 10 times. If we go back over to my lists, you can see it created a second list, and its favorite eBayers, 10 people were added. And here are the different tweets from those users. Here are the actual members. So there you go, guys. All these people are getting a notification right now saying that they are added to this list. It's great if you have a certain segment of people that use a certain hashtag or a certain keyword that you would like to get their attention, or if you want to get the attention of competitors' users. So hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys can put it to use in some way. Make sure to give it a like if you're not already subscribed, or subscribe to the channel. And check out my playlist for more Twitter tips and help for getting followers and just building your Twitter account. Thanks, guys.